Good morning. It's Thursday morning. You're getting me with that lovely cowlick. Can't do anything about it, so I'm going to let it stick straight up. That's my horn. It's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I want to address an elephant in the room. I had a comment from someone about when I was talking about health update, camera update, that I had made light about rape because I'd made the comment that my nose felt raped. I'm not making light of rape. Anyone that has had this test knows exactly what I'm talking about, and you do feel like your personal space was violated. Now, I'm not politically correct, never will be. But to sit there and tell me that you lost a subscriber because I made light of rape, without even contacting me to talk with me about the statement, shows me more about you than it does about me. Okay? This virus that I have is nothing to be taken lightly. When I get into a coughing fit, I am absolutely gasping for air. In fact, not only am I gasping for air, but I have muscle spasms all over my body when it happens. So, I don't wish this on anyone. I don't wish COVID on anyone. It's ugly. My cousin has COVID. So, and he's an EMT. I'm surprised he hadn't come down with it sooner. But, you know, it is what it is. The other thing is, I want to thank everyone for the well wishes and the prayers. They are greatly appreciated. I do appreciate all the new subscribers. And I'm also going to put this out there too. You do know there is a way for us to know if you are a subscriber. Yeah. Even if you are private, there is a way to know if you are a subscriber to us. And it has to do with dots on the comments. Okay? Those of you that have open subscriptions, when I go to look at comments, there is a red dot by your name. And it tells me that you are openly subscribed to me. Those that are not, that continue to leave theirs private, there is another way for me to know if you are a subscriber. However, when I do giveaways, you have to be openly subscribed. And the reason being is we have to know positively, so if someone else wants to verify it, they can say, well, I went over to her channel, she's not subscribed to you. Because you do have the option of whether you want to show your subscriptions to people. So yeah, there is a way for us to check to see if you are a subscriber. And YouTube provides that information for several reasons. Okay? And one of them being because there are a lot of people that do giveaways, and they know that. So they want the YouTube person to be able to have the skills to determine whether you are a subscriber or not. So now that we've got that elephant out of the room, how's everybody doing? Do you know anybody that coughed themselves into tearing a muscle in their shoulder? Like April Lee. Be wowed by April Lee. I am unique. I do things not the way other people do. And yes, I did tear a muscle, coughing. And so every once in a while you may see this heating pad over here thrown over my shoulder, as well as using the biofreeze and everything else, because it hurts. So, but I think I'm on the downside of this. The only bad thing is, I think my husband's catching it. He wasn't feeling well yesterday. Had chills and fever. Low-grade fever, not fever like I had. So I'm hoping that he doesn't catch the full thing that I have, because, let's face it, men can't handle being sick. And he's even whinier when he's sick. So, and it's like someone gave me grief yesterday about, what are you doing the laundry? Why are you out doing laundry when you're sick? Gotta have clean clothes. You know, I could send the man with a list telling him exactly how to do the laundry. He still wouldn't be able to do it. So, I go do it. Any of us that have been mothers, we know we work through it, regardless. Just move on. I have a few shout-outs for you. And the first one being Jolie Stitch Crochet by Sara. A lot of her videos are how-to videos, but they're pretty good videos. Then there is Nene Makes, and hers are also crochet how-tos. And then there is Heather Lewis, and hers are also crochet how-tos. Then there is Squishy of Say It With Squishy Yarn Crochet. She is an Australian, and she has some beautiful yarn videos. Then there is Cuckoo Crazy Crochet. I still haven't found the name, but she has very short videos about crochet that she's been doing. She hasn't really pushed the button. Let's hope maybe eventually she will push the button. Then there is Rabbit's Craft Shack, and this is Francine, and she's been doing the Crochet Along with Terry of Yarn Joy podcast. Can't remember the reindeer's name, but she's got everything done, just needs to put it all together. And of course, latest video, she was talking about how hot it is, how whiny she is. They haven't had air conditioning her entire life. She's got a fan blowing, and I gotta tell you, I've been in a situation like that, and a fan blowing's not enough. You almost have to have wet clothes with the fan blowing for you to feel good. So, Francine, I feel you. Then there is Courtney, the Yarn Lady's Closet. She has some crochet and some cooking, so check her out. Then there is Oceanlightcrochet Crochet. This is Maria. She's a little tiny thing. She's very cute, has a lot of projects that she's done, and unfortunately, she is one of those that trying to get pregnant and has had miscarriages. And I feel you, Maria, because that is awful. That is hard to deal with, period. In itself, wanting to have a baby so badly, and then when you do get pregnant, to miscarriage. So my heart goes out to you, and I hope you and your husband are successful, or boyfriend, whatever. Then there is Jenny Rupert Crochet. Jenny is in my neighborhood. We're probably maybe 15 miles from each other. So, I'm hoping eventually when all this stuff is over, everybody's feeling better, we could get together, crochet, and have a little meeting. That'd be fun. Then there is Susan's Country Livin'. Now, Susan's is mostly a cooking show, but I found her in June when she did the peach cobbler. Peach cobbler is my absolute favorite dessert. I can have that any time of the year. So I watched that with great interest, took lots of notes. She does have every once in a while a yarn video, but a lot of her videos revolve around the kitchen, and that's perfectly fine. Check Susan's videos out. Then there is Sheila Fulton. Oh my God, Sheila. She just got in some Denise crochet hooks with the cables for her Tunisian crochet. And she was showing as she was crocheting. And I'm thinking, good Lord, she crochets tight. So, but you know what? She has some stunning hair. And I'm telling you, if someone would make a dye the shades of her hair on a yarn, I'd be buying that yarn all day long. Beautiful shades of blue. Gorgeous hair. So check Sheila out. She has a lot to offer, and she's pretty darn cute too. Then there is Hook to the left. This is Melanie. Melanie has a lot to offer, showing us different things, those kind of things. And it's quite interesting to see some of her videos. So check Melanie's videos out. Then there is Goins Creations. And this is LaShawn. And LaShawn, my hat's off to you for serving your state. She is a state guardsman. She recently showed us her craft room and her bug out bag. And my first husband was a state guardsman. Had to have the bug out bag in the, in the closet, and some of the crazier things you have to have ready for those kind of things, I don't envy that a bit. But I gotta tell you, her editing skills on the videos are terrific. I hope someday to be able to edit videos the way that she is able to, because she is learning that inside and out. So LaShawn, thank you again for serving your state in this capacity, and as well for showing us lots of fun stuff that you've made along the way. And that is it for the shout-outs today. As always, I'll leave the list and links down below. Everybody have a great day, and remember, be well, be safe, and as always, be kind.